it was easier than doing a regular job, everybody would pop off. I always am afraid to say that because I'm glad you said it, Cam. Streaming is actually one of the most people can't run their own business and work self-employed 100% sales jobs, 100% commission sales job, right? That is terrifying. Like if I were to tell you you're going to go work 40 to 60 hours a week with no guaranteed pay unless you make a sale, would you do it? And 99% of people would never do that. That's what streaming is. You have to have the personality for it. You got to be willing to fucking put in the sweat equity. You know what I mean? You underpay yourself for years with the expectation of some point the investment pays off. That's the theory. And for a lot of streamers, it has not paid off, which is the scary part, but it's a numbers and a time game and everything in between. Is this worded, do you think? I didn't see a word come out, but I'm just going to Raptor start the Lilia. I don't want to take the 3v3 bot. The other thing that I could do here is do a quick gank on bot, but bro, I try to be charismatic, but like, man, streaming and league both, right? Because streaming is one bucket, but then being a League of Legends player and streamer and making that your full-time, both elements force you to look inwards more than anything else I've ever done in life. Truly challenging or hitting challenger in league and building a stream have been the biggest challenges to date. I've worked at banks. I've worked at insurance firms. I've got my college degree at this point. I fucking was a very, very good track runner back in the day. To date, those are the biggest challenges I've had in life, and they force me to grow more as a person than anything else I've ever done. Everything else, I feel like I'm gamifying the system and trying to just make it as efficient for my bank or my time as possible, and I'm not actually improving as a person, trying to think about what makes me happy, where do I want to be in 10 years, how do I go about making myself a better person, not only for the teammates inside the game, but the viewers who need to connect to me to even want to come back later. How do you fucking do that, dude? And like, those are very, 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 very tough questions that a lot of people never have to ask themselves, depending on their line of work. A lot of people do ask themselves, so that's the 3v3 bot. I'm going to say well played. I can go to Raptors here. I'm not going to force this gank. Oh. Ah! I missed that, bro. I'm out of the loop, bro. Could have taken her Raptors, too. I'm going to choose to take my Raptors and go into my Krugs, which I set up. When you do Krugs before red, it sets it up pretty efficiently to where you get a giga-fast level 5. And I'm optimistic I can spin this around into a quick gank as I'm level 5 while the enemy bot's still level 3 and 4. We'll see. All right. This was a cute thought. Bye. I wouldn't even be good enough at the game to stream. I mean, like, the funny part is I'm not good enough for the sweaty tryhards of League in 2025. Masters used to be, like, decent enough to hold the respect. Like, to be clear, I hit Challenger many, many times back in the day. And, like, I was primarily, like, the equivalent of a Grandmasters player today, right? I would stay in, like, mid-Masters the majority of the time, and then we'd have sprints up to Challenger when the community was hype and whatever, and everybody was like, whatever, right? But, like, I don't know, dude. Music kind of loud. We can't hear you. I mean, I feel like you can hear me. It's just too loud for your taste. This is the Halo 3 Warthog song, dude. Certain pieces of art simply cannot be played at lower than 70% volume. Oh, yeah, dude. We all see the meteors. We all see the fucking panels exploding as grunts are running by. The floods running at us. Arbiter's in the seat. We're fucking doing our thing, right? I think we should do this, personally. Actually, never mind. Now he's level 6. We're just going to start working down. I don't have a good back here. Like, I could go get a Dark Seal or some shit, but... Ah, shit. I got a Smolder on my team. Fuck. Who jinxed it? Somebody jinxed the piss out of it. Because I haven't seen a Smolder in a long time. What's up? What's up? What's up? Man. Lilia players, by the way. Ah! Fine. Maybe could have stunned her. There maybe was an opening there. I need boots so fucking bad, dude. Lilia players, bro. You know what I'm waiting for, bro? I'm truly waiting for the next generation Halo to come out. Can you imagine if they actually made like a VR Halo where you're actually in the cockpit of a fucking Banshee flying it around while you've got like a Pelican shooting at you? You've got like gunners. You're like, you know, and then like you could also be the gunner in the gunner seat in first person. Oh, yeah, dude. The next generation Halo, when that hits the fucking... And it may not be Halo. It may be another like sci-fi shooter that does it first, but it's going to happen. And it's going to be insane when it does come, dude. Can you imagine fucking, driving a Warthog in a hologram? Oh, my God, dude. AI is going to do some crazy things in the game development space. I could go back and get a Haunting, guys. This is kind of the thing I did last game, too, and I don't know if this is good jungling. I think it's actually pretty shit jungling, but, like, if I go back to base, I miss this fight. There is no fight. We're just going to finish this off. I'll stop looking. We know Lilia's on Rift Grubs. Do you want to? Actually, thinking about it, I don't think we do it, actually. Lilia is giga frustrating as Udyr because at level 6 you have to. Like, it is not an option. You have to use your Awakening on Awaken E for her ult. If you do not, you will die every single time, almost guaranteed. You're just too squishy right now. Dude, you're going to have to do something. There's, like, no pressure going on here. All right, we're just going to crash your wave for you. Woo! They might win this. I'm not even capping, bro. Like, Swain is notoriously one of the do not gank champions at level 6. Oh, my God, this Swain. Jericho fucking joystick, ladies and gentlemen. Lord almighty, it feels so good when your laners don't die to a gank. That's like the biggest endorphin hit. You want to know how to actually make your junglers like you? Don't die to the fucking gank. That makes me just like instant erection, dude. Never played Halo. My nostalgia hits for PlayStation games. Bro, I feel bad, man, because, like, I missed a lot of good titles on PlayStation, too. Like, wasn't Last of Us PlayStation exclusive? I always wanted to play that game. I love storytelling. Especially in video games as an art form, you know. Fuck you. I'm so tired of never being able to get stuns off on certain champions in this game until you get 17. I need the Nami here. Pop the potion on the way in. You know the drill, boys. CC lock this. That man. So that way she can't cast her ult. That's what we'll be referring to as Lilia players from henceforth. Man, players. Throw that ult, bitch. I was afraid the ult was coming. All right, we got boots finally. What's up, DP Skizzle? All right, we got enough people saying hi. I feel like I'm not a disregard. I'm not like the toy in Toy Story after Woody or the human. I'm not like Woody in Toy Story after the kid gets the new toy. All right, cool. Enough people have to interact with me, otherwise you're going to make me feel that way, bro. Willie, I don't want to play with you anymore. The new streamers like Dantes are just so much more entertaining. I mean, that's not a slam at Dantes. It's just a commentary on 2025 Willie more than anything. I'm just going to go into the lightning queue here for the attack speed. Wow. Cool. Let's get out of here, dude. I'm about to blow this Lilia's mind. Ah! Go ahead and flash out, bitch. Well, let's get out of here, dude. I ain't, honestly, this might be one of those, this might be one of them, dead men's second games. Hello, Willie. What runes are you rocking against Lilia? I just went standard tank runes, honestly. It's just, I don't know if you can see them down here. It's just Conquer with standard approach velocity and magical boots. I really like it against Lilia because it's a tempo thing. She can't see through the pink ward, fun fact. No Lilia ult, we're fine on the Awaken E, but I might die to the damage side of things. The crowd control won't be what brings me down, though. We're going to walk this way because Oriana's up here somewhere, and I don't want her, like, ult over a wall or something. Nice. We got an assist on that. Oh, I know. We at that hotel, motel, holiday mother trucking in, gentlemen. Mr. Worldwide. Dude, Pitbull. Pitbull every now and then. Dude, Pitbull was cringe when he was, like, popular, but now that I'm a boomer, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. Sometimes you be at that bar and you're one drink a little too heavy and that Pitbull song comes on and you say, fuck me, I'm a boomer. Jacob. That is the first sub I've had in 5 days. Now, is it because I haven't streamed in 5 days? Who's to say? But thank you for being my first sub in 5 days. Welcome back with that prime time Jeff Bezos cash triple Udyr emote coming in hot with the message. Thank you, as always, for the continued support to this stream. We got to grow this stream, boys. This stream will not grow itself. You and me have to grow this. I can't do it without you. You can't do it without me. Or we could just let the stream die if you guys want that. We could do that too. But people like Jacob keep the lights on, people. I'm going to go for... I should have used Awaken E here. Mistake. I thought Yasuo was going to be a whole lot live. I'm just going to keep hitting with well played, dude. I don't give a fuck. I'm just here to keep hitting people with well played until they fucking chill. That Isco! Second sub in 5 days. Let's go, dude. Mr. Worldwide, thank you so much for that Jeff Bezos cash. Welcome. You got 4 months. I was gonna say I thought I saw 3 months. You still got the Tiger emote. Welcome back, buddy. Appreciate the support as always, man. This one looks like a wrap here. This bot lane, what the flying fuck? Alright, here's where my tinfoil hat conspiracy theory comes out, dude. I didn't play this game in 5 days from this IP. I have had the 2 freest wins in my fucking life these last 2 games. I have done nothing. Is Riot hitting me with engaged matchmaking to get me playing this game again? So that way I sit down tomorrow night and expect to win my first 2 games tomorrow night as well? This is where my tinfoil hat comes out, dude. Why are these last 2 games so fucking easy? You know what I mean? They shouldn't be this easy. We can all agree I've done nothing. Okay? This is some pretty brainless jungling right here. I got dragons. There's that. Nope. Ah, I couldn't get the R on in time. Too much damage. If she puts the E on me, I might die. Nah, we're going to build this thing. That's what I'm thinking, bro. Like I said, I got to fight. If I look up in the year 2030 and this stream is still sub 500 viewers, I'm not, not growing. I'm making less than 2,000 a month doing it. I would probably walk away forever and just do it as a passion. And you guys would see me every now and then featured in like high elo games. And that would be like, I remember when he used to put the time into this, right? But I've got the 5 year, like I'm not, this ain't our first rodeo, dude. I'm already a failed streamer. This is my second time pursuing the career of failed streamer. So I am very well versed in how to fail at streaming. Don't stop is the formula, by the way. Don't fucking stop. Keep going. Is that the former AD Udyr, William Pope? Dude. Rumor has it we spotted Willie playing AD Udyr, give or take a month ago. Reports indicate that Willie was actually having a good time. It begs the question, why is Willie not playing AD Udyr in 2025? And the answer is because the Udyr community is so sweaty in 2025 that if I'm not challenger, I don't earn their respect. I can't play, let's say, hybrid and full AP Udyr to Grandmasters this season, which I've done, and it's still not good enough. So I got to get to challenger, boys. Former AD Udyr Willie is reported hiding from the from the fucking officials because he has to get challenger in order to get this stream to fucking grow. And that's the dilemma we're at, boys. Y'all created I created the culture of like sweaty Udyrs, and now the sweaty Udyr culture is holding me accountable. So here we are, dude. And Aribo likes to pretend he's the best Udyr in the world. The OGs know I was always a higher ranked than him back in my prime. The OGs know. It's not even an argument. Just the OGs know. I'm not even going to debate people who pretend like Aribo knows. He'll tell you it wasn't true, but the OGs know, dude. Much like Mike Tyson in his prime, I am not Mike Tyson today. You know what I mean? But in my prime, or in his prime, fucking Tyson was probably someone you didn't want to get punched by, right? I would say the same hold true for Willie P back in those Season 5, Season 6 Udyr, Tiger Udyr days, dude. Again, I actually, I featured an old video the other day where I literally pulled up the screenshot I think it was the old jungle versus new jungle. That video literally has the screenshot of me being rank 1 Udyr world with a Rebo below me. Go watch the beginning of the video. You'll see a Rebo's name on the list. The OGs remember, bro. I just got to get back to Challenger in 2025 just to remind some fucking... You know what I mean? That's all. That's all. That's all. The OGs remember. And it's not about me versus Rebo. It's just the fact that a Rebo is like... Let me put it this way. I would go to the grave happy knowing that Trick 2G carried the Udyr torch after I died. If I died tomorrow and Trick 2G was, you know, the voice that people listen to for the majority of the time to learn how to play Udyr, I could go to the grave and I wouldn't turn over once. If I went to the grave knowing Rebo became the voice of the Udyr community, which he did in the last 3 years, I would say that is a damn shame for the Udyr community because y'all deserve better. Y'all don't need to be toxic. Y'all don't need to pretend to be something you're not like he does. Y'all deserve better. And that's just the truth of it. Hello, Willie. What's up, X? Thank you for saying hello, dude. It's crazy how the community at Arge lacks. It is what it is, dude. I've got my eye on the ball, though, dude. I don't have the respect of 70% of people in the Udyr community. It's totally fine. The other 30% are pretty fucking chill and just understand that the champion is the cool part of this community, not whatever rank I've gotten to, right? Like, that's background noise. The fact that I've gotten to whatever rank I've gotten to is the reason why I've got, like, the credibility to even listen to me, right? But I look at it as that. I don't need that for anything other than just to have a platform, right? Because nobody, like, you know, I was raised in my house, you listen first, speak second, right? Meaning, and it's not like a fucking, like, discipline. It's literally in life. Before you argue with somebody else, listen to their perspective and make sure you're educated on the topic and then speak to offer your opinion. You know what I mean? What do we got going on there? What the flying fuck do you build in a game like this? I mean, I guess I'll just do, like, Spiricize is a really good win more item, and we got a Nami. I think Metasolari is one of the most skilled Udyr players, but not really entered. Dude, Metasolari and he comes in the stream chat all the time. I actually have spent a lot of time. Metasolari could carry the torch after I died, and I would absolutely be happy about that. Metasolari is an NA player. I'm going to tell you guys some facts from fiction because people talk shit about Metasolari, and I'm tired of hearing it. Metasolari is like me. He is an ex-challenger player. He is Grandmasters this fucking season. Okay? Stop. People in the Udyr community, again, call Metasolari bad because of people like Rebo calling him bad. They're fanboying and following people that have formulated that opinion before them, right? That's not fucking true. Metasolari is one of the best Udyr OTPs in the world, and he would go out of his way to answer any fucking question anybody in his chat had about Udyr. And he is one of the better ones out there, for sure. But I am tired of that narrative, too, because I've seen a lot of that shit going on in the Udyr community. Metasolari is a bad Udyr. Fuck off, dude. Have you hit Challenger multiple seasons? If not, fuck off. Because I'm tired of people extending that bullshit logic to me and every other Udyr that has taken the time to master this champion, right? Thousands and thousands of games, hundreds if not thousands of hours into a single champion. And y'all call those people bad at the champion. Ugh. It didn't used to be this way. You remember back in the day when, like, the metric for flexing how good you were at a specific champion was mastery points? How many mastery points do you have on your champ, bro? I got 2 million mastery points. How much you got, bro? And that was the metric. Nowadays, if you're not fucking Challenger, the top 1% of the 1% of the 1%, you're not good. Do you realize how stupid that sounds? Great. Glad we're all on the same page. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, dude. What the fuck, dude? I'm just so tired of that shit. Who's the best right now? Not Arctheos. No. Arctheos is Aribo. He just rechanged and rebranded because he's so toxic and nobody really likes him. Inside the Udyr community that, like, Aribo has earned the respect from lesser players, but his actual colleagues hate him. Like, people like me that have actually hit the same ranks who produce content, he's burned a lot of bridges with people like us, right? So Arctheos is not the best Udyr world. Right now, if you were to ask my opinion, and this is my opinion, okay? Dinside's Camel. I also think Lalanak on the NA server is Dinside's Camel territory right now. Lalanak has been challenger for the past 7 fucking years on NA, and nobody talks about him because Arctheos is the best Udyr world! Yeah, but Lalanak has been hitting challenger on NA with a 70% win rate for 7 years. Lalanak used to come to my stream, so I know the guy too. Like, we used to interact with each other, right? Dinside's Camel or Lalanak, for me, are the best Udyrs in the world right now. But Rebo, fuck no, dude. I think Malice is an interesting name, too. I think you could throw Malice's name in the conversation for sure. That's another one I feel like you could put in there. I think Gender Khan is objectively the best AD Udyr in the world right now. And, dude, I'm an AD Udyr player. Sucks. I don't play it anymore because it's not fun to me, dude. He's the best AD Udyr in the world. Gender Khan, if y'all want AD Udyr, go watch Gender Khan. Godir Khan, I think, is what he rebranded to. Dude, all these fucking Udyr players rebranding. What the fuck? I'm still the same old Williefknp, Willie Longslong. If you sub, you get penis growth, by the way, just so you know. When your partner says, ooh, you'll know where it came from. Nope. That actually would have been, I should have walked into the Jinx Rocket to get a leash. How is this game still going on? Malice is not an Udyr one-trick. He plays Udyr at a very high percentage of the time, though. At the highest level. Like, that to me is why, again, it's an opinion. Like, my opinion is my opinion. I personally wouldn't put Malice in the conversation, but I think you could, depending on what you as a player... Like, if you respect challenger players that also happen to play Udyr, Malice is in the conversation for you. If you respect Udyr players that happen to get to challenger, then he's probably not in the conversation for you, right? It just depends on your perspective and what you care about, right? For me, you know what I mean? Like, I would say it's Dinside's Camel or Lalanak. At this point in time, back in the day, I would have said Fairy Tale. But what is happening in this game, dude? Like, this is the most autopilot. I'm just watching my team just kill everything. And we somehow won with a smolder mid. I don't know League of Legends anymore, bro. I don't know why I win the games I do, and I don't know why I lose. Like, okay. I respect Aribo for his prime. I mean, like, I think Aribo is just, like, that is the point, right? Like, me, him, and all the other Udyr players during, like, the 2015 to 2018 era created this sweaty culture.
Dang. Call me so I can make it juicy for ya.